Here's a check on stories we're following for you today on Robin Hood Radio. We'll start off with Pat Pagano's tri-state forecast first. Today should be windy with periods of rain and showers tapering off. Our temperature going from the mid-50s down into around the 40 to 45 degree range. It'll drop as the day goes on. Partly cloudy, breezy tonight, 25 to 30. Tomorrow, partly sunny, brisk. Temperatures 35 to 40, and then taking a look at Sunday and Monday will be sunny with a temperature around 40. Right now, we'll check that forecast with our meteorologist Pat Pagano coming your way in just a few minutes. Stories that we are following for you today. In a story in the Republican American this morning, a cyber attack on electronic management vendor is making it difficult for lawyers, real estate agents, and the public to reach and search land records at town halls throughout the state of Connecticut. The cyber attack occurred on Christmas. The vendor is COT Systems in Ohio, which serves about 400 governments across 21 states, including Connecticut. They record deeds, mortgages, real estate closings, court judgments, and other property information electronically. The vendor notified its customers on December 26 it had notice of unusual activity on its servers, and to isolate the problem and protect the customer's data, intentionally disconnected the servers involved as well as the connection to the data center, the company stated in emails to customers. Colt then began working with two outside cybersecurity firms to investigate how potentially malicious files got into their infrastructure. Connecticut is munching on free lunches at schools. Supporters of free school lunches estimated at a news conference yesterday that $30 million to $50 million will be needed to provide meals through the end of 2022 and 2023 school year. The state is running a projected surplus of $2.8 billion, so supporters of these schools were encouraged to hear about high-level talks on an emergency appropriation to resume providing meals to all students at all Connecticut schools. Well, some liquor store robberies have been joined together by state police. Liquor stores, a gun shop targeted in both Norfolk and Canaan. State police believe burglaries at two northwest corner liquor stores and a gun shop are now linked. Troop B in Canaan responded Tuesday at 2:40 a.m. to an alarm at the cordial shop about a mile from Route 7 State Police Barracks. By the time troopers arrived, they found the front door breached and several bottles of liquor stolen. A day later, at 4:45 in the morning, police were dispatched to Mountain Spirit Liquor Store in Norfolk for a report of an act of burglary. They found entry was made through a breached front door and numerous bottles of liquor taken. 15 minutes earlier on Greenwoods Road in the same town, an alarm sounded when glass was broken at the Icebox Armory. Anybody who has any information on any of these events is asked to contact the state troopers. Trooper Vargas at Coleman at Troop B in North Canaan at 860-626-1820. Well, COVID is making news again in the state of Connecticut. Another 60 state residents died of COVID-19 in the past week, nearly twice the number as the week before, according to Governor Ned Lamont. The state's positivity rate, though, declined from 17 to 13%, and the number of patients hospitalized dropped by 63 to 698. Health officials say waning immunity, a lack to uptake Omicron variant booster, and resumption of pre-pandemic public gatherings are all behind the increase. The state is now dealing with the XBB.1.5 Omicron strain that the World Health Organization has called the most contagious stream ever. Once again, in New York, the U.S. Supreme Court lets the New York gun law stand during a current lawsuit. Earlier this week, justices turned away a plea by law challengers. The gun owners wanted the court to lift a federal appeals court that temporarily put a hold on the lower court decision, blocking portions of the law. There's a Medicare scam alert in Connecticut, New York, and Massachusetts targeting seniors. You might get a letter or a call or an in-person visit claiming to be from Medicare, asking if you've gotten your new Medicare card. If you stay on the line or talk to a caller or the person that shows up, you'll be asked for your Medicare number or Social Security number so the person on the phone or at your door can make sure your new card is sent as soon as possible. Here's the scam. There is no new card that you should have gotten unless you recently signed up for Medicare and are expecting your initial card, or you had reported your card lost and requested a new one. In either case, Medicare would not be calling you to see if you got the card, and they would definitely not be showing up at your front door. If you get a call from somebody or somebody shows up, just hang up on them or tell them to leave your front door and property. The Copake Grange will present a movie and soup night tomorrow. It begins at 3:30. Your chance to see The Defiant Ones, starring Tony Curtis. Admission to the film is by donation. A dinner of soup, salad, bread, and dessert is available for $10 per person. It's a BYOB event. The Sharon Historical Society and Museum has announced the opening reception for historical and contemporary exhibits. The reception will be held at the Society tomorrow from 5 till 7 p.m. at 16 Main Street in Sharon. Exhibits will be on view through February of 2023. The White Hart Inn Pot Pie Dinner to benefit SWASA will go on and be held on Wednesday, January 18th at Provisions. The cost of the dinner is $30. All funds raised go to benefit the Salisbury Winter Sports Association. Dinners are available by pre-order and to-go only. There's only 100 dinners available. To reserve a pot pie dinner, contact Provisions at 860-435-0030. As I said, only 100 dinners will be available. These pot pie dinners have sold out quickly in the past. The Roloff Jansen Community Library is providing help as well as a quiet place for English and Spanish-speaking students in grades K through 12 to complete homework assignments every Thursday from 5 till 7 p.m. Volunteer tutors are welcome. If you've got questions or need more information, visit the library or call 518-325-4101 for more information. The Housatonic Camera Club's new exhibit and opening reception at Noble Horizons opens up on January 20th from 5 till 7 p.m. You can meet the region's finest photographers who are exhibiting together for the first time since the COVID hiatus. Wine and assorted beverages will be served with hearty appetizers and hors d'oeuvres. The exhibit is open weekends from 11 till 4 through February 26th. More information at noblehorizons.org. Once again, that opening night is January 20th from 5 till 7. On Saturday, January 21st at 11, Noble Horizons will host Liesland Newman, the Hotchkiss School's co-director of Diversity and Inclusion, who will explore the growth of diversity and inclusion initiatives in business, education, and beyond, providing some historical context to the creation of the Hotchkiss DEI program, and also examine the larger positive impact of incorporating DEI in our communities. The Travel Club of Stisling Mountain Junior Senior High School in Pine Plains will serve a spaghetti and meatball dinner on Saturday, January 21st at 5 p.m. at the Stanford Grange Hall on Route 82. All dinners are takeout only. The menu will include spaghetti, meatballs, side salad, Italian bread, cookies, or brownies for dessert. A donation of $17 per dinner. Drive to the back door and arrange hall and pay for your dinner and get your food through the car window and take it home and enjoy it. All proceeds will benefit the Travel Club's trip to Italy in the summer of 2023. The Taconic Grange in Sharon is having a Krauting Bee, offered in conjunction with the Mother House Old Style Life Skills Series workshop. That'll happen on Thursday, January 26 at 1 o'clock at the hall at 7 Dunbar Road in Sharon, Connecticut. If you want more information or have questions, 860-364-5373. And the next January Super Supper is coming up January 27th for pickup or delivery on the 27th. They usually make 130 dinners and get sold out about 1 week before the deadline. This month's sponsor is Noble Horizons. More information or to place your order, 860-337-2470. The order must be placed by Wednesday, January 25th. Our business brief is underwritten by Morgan's at the Interlaken, featuring a tapas menu, a regular menu, and dinner specials nightly, interlakenin.com. And they're also on Facebook and Instagram. And Salisbury Bank, salisburybank.com. Dow Jones Industrial Average will start off the day today at 34,305.04. The S&P 500 starts off the day at 4,002.61. And the NASDAQ starts off the day at 11,532.58. We'll take a look at the tri-state forecast. That'll come your way in just a few moments